never seen Joe Conklin, take a look at his website, joeconklin.com. Very funny gentleman, a good friend of mine. He's a member of Comedy 215 as well. Please give it up for Jim McCauley, everyone.
Let's keep it going for Mike O'Donnell, everybody. How about it, huh? Yes. I've had better introductions in fucking traffic court. That was terrible, Mike. That was just awful, I'm telling you. Oh, man, having a great day today. Went to Wawa for lunch today. Maybe Wawa people in the house? Yes, I love me some Wawa. It is like crack cocaine for fat people, just so we're all clear. You know, and sometimes my friends underestimate why I love Wawa so much, and I pretty much have to sum it up for them just like this. There are only so many places you can go in this world, get just about anything you want to eat or drink. Fill your car up with gasoline, and take a monster shit in 6.5 minutes. Folks, they had me at hello, they really did. But any of you guys show me how you order a sandwich at Wawa these days? Show me how you do it. Somebody show me how you do it. That's right. You have a little touchscreen kiosk. It's great. You don't talk to anybody, you just hit buttons, go about your way. Watch what happens the next time you're ordering a sandwich and somebody stands into the kiosk next to you. All of a sudden, here comes a game of beat the fucking clock. You're randomly flailing away, blindly hitting buttons, not even looking at what you're doing. You basically look like Michael J. Fox playing a game of pin the tail on the dock. You print out your slip, you run to the cashier, and you go to pick up your sandwich. You're like, oh good, here's my tuna fish sandwich, complete with peanut butter, horseradish, and applesauce. Do you know what this shit is going to taste like? It's going to taste like victory because I still got my sandwich before that dickhead did. That's how I roll, Rockledge. Oh man, I'm having a tough week. Really, guys, it's been a tough week, a week from hell. I'm going to need some new footwear. Need a new pair of shoes, and I've been told all of a sudden that Crocs are all the rage. Are you guys familiar with Crocs? Yeah, I don't know, I don't get it. I didn't really know anything about Crocs, so I did what anybody else does these days. I went to the internet. Guys, just as a public service announcement, if you Google search the term black Crocs and inadvertently leave the letter R out of the word Crocs, you are in for an entirely different web search than you bargained for.
Yes, you are.
It gets worse. Then if you try to rectify the situation, at first I thought, my computer's looking at porn, must be a force of habit, no big deal. Perhaps I'm not being specific enough. If you try to rectify the situation by putting in size 16 black Crocs, it doesn't get any better. It really doesn't. It's a shit show. It really is. Fucking train wreck. That was a train wreck. This ain't a train wreck. That was a train wreck. No. I looked away. It was like looking at the sun. It's just totally bad. Anyhow, for those of you who are really drunk, taking advantage of our drink specials tonight, or if you're not paying attention, guys will notice I'm a very tall individual. I'm 6'10". I like being tall. I dig it. It works for me. There's certain rare occasions, though, where being a big, tall person literally jumps up and bites me in the ass. I'm going to give you guys a perfect example of such. Again, just last week, I was in a public restroom. Guys, just so we're all clear, the coach called for 2. So I'm in the process, I'm done with my business, I'm in the process of getting myself together, I'm standing up. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, my head takes a violent shot back and to the left. Back and to the left. Back to the left. And to the left, thank you. See, what had happened was, I'm so freakishly tall that when I stood up to get myself together, I was matched up eyeball to eyeball with a Glade automatic air freshener dispenser. Which at that precise moment felt compelled to shoot 16 ounces of Glade directly into my left eyeball. I was temporarily blinded. I'm bumping into the bathroom stalls. I had toilet paper on my my shoe. I was like the Mo Green of the fucking John, people. Oh man, like I said, it's been a tough week for me, it really has. Just today I was out grocery shopping. I'm sure some of you guys have been in this situation the last couple months. Grocery shopping, I'm walking to my car, all of a sudden I get approached by this Lilliputian of a human being, a Girl Scout. What are Girl Scouts doing these days? They're selling the fucking cookies, right? Guys, what has two thumbs and spends $6,300 on Girl Scout cookies? This guy right here does. That's how I roll. I don't mess around. She looks up at me and she's like, sir, would you like to buy yourself a box of cookies? No, sweetheart, I won't be able to help you out with there. There's one box just simply isn't going to cut the fucking mustard. How about you wheel 3 minivans of that shit in the car? You got yourself a deal, sister. I have enough Thin Mints to fill up an Olympic-sized swimming pool. I own more Samoa cookies than the entire country of Samoa does. It's terrible, I tell you. But last week was good. This week was no good, but last week was excellent. Guys, just to note, just last week, I celebrated my 30th birthday. Thank you, very kind of you. I celebrated it for the 12th year in a row. It's absolutely fucking glorious. I kind of have a tradition going in my family. It's been going on ever since I was a kid. My folks would always give me those novelty t-shirts. You know the ones I'm talking about that have the snappy catchphrases on them? Ones that say, I'm with stupid, show me your boobs, that sort of thing. This year, they kind of missed the mark. I'm really hoping they kept the gift receipt because the snappy catchphrase, it just missed the mark. Again, this year they went with the novelty t-shirt. This one reads, I'm big in Japan. Folks, listen to the fucking math here. I am big in an NFL goddamn locker room. In Japan, they expect me to be breathing fire and crumbling buildings. Normally I give a much more enthusiastic Godzilla impersonation, but it's a Saturday night in the fucking basement of a fire hall. There are rules here, people. But it's really tough being a big guy in today's world. In advertising, clearly not rooting with those big fat people of mine. I'm going to give you guys a perfect example of such. You're all familiar with the energy drink Red Bull? What's the tagline for Red Bull? It's the drink that it gives you wings. Folks, want to imagine how much Red Bull I would have to consume. The sprouts of pterodactyl-sized wings and attempt to levitate up in those stairs. My heart would literally jump out of my chest like the creature from Alien, do 3 shots of Jack Daniels at the bar. It's not gonna fucking happen. Red Bull may well give me kidney stones, but a sure shit not giving me wings. This brings us to the public service portion of my set. Guys, I do this pretty much every time I do stand-up comedy. You know Jeff Foxworthy has warning signs. You may be a redneck. Well, there's certain warning signs that you may start to let yourself go. You may be packing on a couple of extra pounds. And like I said, I do this pretty much every time I do stand-up comedy. Because ever since I gained my freshman 115 in college, it's been a royal pain in the ass, you know what I'm saying? So please bear with me, here we go. If an extra large load of laundry consists of 1 t-shirt, 1 pair of underwear, and 1 dirty sock, I'm not a big fat guy, right? That's all I'm saying. If you're watching a Bowflex infomercial, guys know the ones I'm talking about, 4:30 in the morning, they show the picture of the big flabby before guy. First thought that jumps into your mind is, well, that guy's in pretty good fucking shape. You might be a big fat guy. If your shirt has more X's than a completed game of tic-tac-toe, you might be a big fat guy. And finally, if you need a caddy to play a round of miniature golf, you might be a big fat guy. That concludes my public service announcement. It's for the kids, guys. It's for the kids. This year has actually been a little bit different. Truth be told, I've been going to the gym, working out hard, doing my thing, and let's pretend for the sake of this joke that that's a true statement. I truly despise going to the gym. I'm so freakishly tall and freakishly big. I stand out like a sore thumb. A fucking dinosaur might as well just walk into this gym. The moment I walk in, the girls behind the counter are feverishly placing their bets whether or not I'm going to fit in the stupid equipment or not. I kind of resemble one of those gigantic hamsters you see in the Kia Soul commercials. Decked out in the lime green sweatsuit, party rock is in the house tonight. Everybody's gonna have a good time. I don't do that twice in one night, sir. My insurance will not provide for it. You had your chance, I'm sorry. Oh, man. Now, I don't mean to name drop or give a free plug in such a prestigious venue as the Routledge Fire Hall. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to name drop. Yes, sir. I go to Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is the gym I go to. Some of you guys may be familiar. Lovely facility. Top notch. I highly recommend it. One of their big advertising campaigns, one of the big slogans, if you will, is that it's a judgment-free zone. A judgment-free zone. They're not supposed to look down on you in any way. They're not supposed to judge you in any way. Yeah, folks, I'm here tonight to tell you, don't believe the hype. Because they'll judge you at Planet Fitness. Oh, you better believe they will judge you. I swear to God, man, you put your dick in the triceps extension machine one time. Just one fucking time. And it's like 9/11, they never forget. And you know what? I don't know what the hell they were bitching about, because after I was done with the machine, I wiped it down all nice and clean. The one thing I want you to take away from tonight's set is that I'm a gentleman, people. Oh man, here we are in spring. It's already April. Summertime's right around the corner. God damn it. Oh, I hate summertime. I really do. There are some summertime destinations that are absolutely, positively not meant for a big fat person. Does anybody want to fire off a random guess at which one is? I'm not going to pick on it. The beach is not good. The beach, no. I've got sand and crevices I can't even identify. Nooks and crannies. Have to dodge the random harpoon. No. The beach is no good. But the number one place you do not want to run into a big fat guy like myself, without doubt, is an amusement park. Right church, wrong pew. I get to go on this loop-de-loop roller coaster. You guys want to talk about fitting a gigantic round peg into a tiny square hole? Imagine fitting this 54-inch ass. Are you guys getting that right in the back there? This 54-inch ass into a seat the size of a fucking Rubik's Cube. Never mind the fact that my legs are twisted like a strand of DNA. I sit to go on this roller coaster, and I'm literally teabagging it. It just ain't gonna fucking happen. So rather than risk catapulting myself to my death, which tonight seems like a pretty good option, to be honest with you, I take the walk of shame and exit stage left before the ride takes off. I gotta be honest with you, the real dangers for us fatties at the amusement park, it ain't the roller coaster. It's the water slide. Do we have any Dorney Park Wilder Kingdom people in the house tonight? Alright. So you guys know the drill. It's 95 degrees in the fucking shade. It takes you an hour and a half to get on this stupid water slide. There's no fucking way I'm not getting on this ride. I get to the head of the line, and what's their last line of defense? It's a 15-year-old kid wearing sun cream and screen across his nose. As if this little prick is going to stop me. He says, sir, how much do you weigh? Looked him dead in the eye, line up, 225 pounds, just like the sign says. Let's get this party started. You know you're in a little bit of deep shit when you get to go on the water slide and the entire foundation of the ride begins to buckle underneath you. fish with hair being flushed down a toilet for the last time. I began to question this decision. Hey guys, let me ask you, what do you hit at the bottom of a water slide? The pool, the water, a nice refreshing dip into a pool underneath this. Not for me, guys. I get shot out of this thing like a fucking cannon. Imagine if you would, a 7-foot-tall, 400-pound pebble skimming across a pond. The worst thing is it's a shallow pool that levels out and the further you go towards the back. Once at the end of the shallow pool, it's a line to get back in the ride. People are picking up families of 4 ready for the fucking hills, man. Folks, my name's Jim McCauley. Enjoy the rest of your show. Thank you very much.
Keep it going for Jimmy McCauley. Now is the portion of the show where we're going to read off the 50-50s, I believe, correct? So everybody get in your chair. What are we doing?